everybody, it's Mary Gardner, and I have some advice for you. Now, I know this is going to be shocking, but I want everybody to hear it. Stop being vulnerable. I know, Brené Brown has told us all that vulnerability is really a key to our success. And we all know that storytelling is how people buy. But I have an opposite view right now. All of us that are telling our stories and we're staying in our stories are actually hurting ourselves, and we're hurting our businesses, and you're hurting your reputation. How do you ask? Mary, what are you talking about? Well, I found myself recently reliving one of my stories. Now, we all know we all have trauma. We've all had bad things happen to us, or our backgrounds, our families, some worse than others, but we've all been through trauma and we've all been through difficulties. And the issue is that if you continue to talk about it, then you reinforce it and you stay in your story, and then you come out looking like a victim. I'm not talking all the time. I'm talking some of the times. And we need to have discernment about when to tell your story and for what purpose. That's the question. So I am, as a speech coach, coming to you and saying, look, guys, we all have something. But if you're finding yourself in conversation talking over and over and over about the problem, it is keeping your words and your story alive in yourself, and you are walking out less intelligent, less strong, less as a leader than if you were able to control the message. So what I want to do is kind of take your story and do a bounce back. And I want you to be able to, as you're telling the story, know what are the teaching things and what did you learn out of the story. So you're maybe sharing what happened, but then you're telling how you got out of the story. That's the teaching moment. The vulnerability is good only if you have teaching moments. So here are the 3 tips that I have for you. Number 1, identify what is the comeback story. What are those 3 steps to the comeback story? Number 2, brand that process. What did you learn and how can you make it memorable? What are the words that you can use that take you back to that place? We call it the sandy beach, going from the pit of despair back to the sandy beach. What is that process? How do you identify that? And number 3, what is the challenge that you have for other people that they can take away and learn from your experience? So what I want to do is, when you're in the conversation, don't belabor it. Don't go into the detail about those sad, traumatic things. Number 1, it will hurt you and your cells. It will make you sick again. You don't want to go back there. You want to say, yes, I lived through this, and here's what I learned. So that's where I'd like you guys to be, is to be excited and be inspirational. Use your story for inspiration. If you are a leader, if you are selling a business idea or a concept or motivating people to work with you, yes, your story is so important about what you learned, but how you teach it and how you share about what you learned is as important, if not more important, than being vulnerable and talking about the icky parts. All right, guys, as you tell your stories, go out and inspire the world. It is my goal to help you become an inspiring leader. And we do that through our storytelling and through heart-driven stories that have a purpose, have a meaning, and have an instruction and learning. All right, guys, have a great day. Look forward to talking to you soon. Let us know if you're interested in becoming a speaker or increasing your speaking. We can help. Thank you, guys. God bless. Bye-bye.